Boom the clock. What up, what up, what up, what up,
though? What up, though?
How's everybody doing today?
Good, bro. Good.
It's your boy Walcomar in the building. Detroit Mel over there with all that racket going on.
I know. What's going on with this man?
And then, of course, we got our resident white boy, Big Nick, in the house, who I think is trapped in a black man's body. He got a black man's soul. It's trapped in there.
The nicest thing you ever said about
me. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday. Here we are again, I.O.W. Sports, episode 97.
Right.
Before we get on, hot 97. Before we get into some foolery, y'all going over to the website, www.ioftenwonder19.com. That is the website. You get all the information you need for every last social media platform you're associated with. If you're feeling real charitable, go ahead and drop some little coins over there in the Patreon plate. You can also go cop some merch.
All right.
You can get you an I.O.W. bird. Oh! Of course, I'm rocking some I Often Wonders from our sister podcast. You cop that merch from there. And then most importantly, the J. Edwin Collection is on that link as well. So cop some J. Edwin Collection private clothing t-shirt company from Big Mel himself, Detroit Mel. Most importantly, go over to your respective app stores, Google Play Store, the Apple Store, and download the I.O.W. Network app. Got a lot of great content on there, a lot of great podcasts, and of course, the music levels we got a lot of dope music from mainstream and independent artists as well.
Right.
Now that we got all that fancy bullshit out the way, let's get down and do what we came here to do. We came here to talk some sports, dog.
Right.
Yes, sir. Hot 97 episode 87. Man, we climbing up there. Some episodes, man. Climbing up there. Yeah, man. So I gotta admit, so I'm looking at the football pick'ems. Of course, today we usually do our normal picks. Of course, we're doing week 7. Sophia had a great week last week. So did
what up, Sincere?
Sincere King. Shout out Sincere. Melvin Wall had a good week. Melvin Wall still in first place, 66-28. Nick and Sophia are right behind him at 62-32. Nikki Jr. 61-33. Did Mel at 58-36, and I got a lot of work to do I'm pulling up the rear 54-39. So I think it's all these picks I keep trying to take a chance on. I know what it is. I keep damn picking Detroit, and y'all keep failing me. So
You should follow my lead.
I am
You said, I don't pick 'em.
100%. I am 100% off the Detroit train. I can't do it no more. It's sacrificing me games. It's sacrificing me my mental. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. Finally, the Jaguars came through for a pick for me. Speaking of Kim Sincere King, your damn sorry ass motherfuckers. Finally, they got to go on into another country, all the way on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean to finally be worth the damn. So if y'all go over there, then I'm gonna pick the Jaguars. As long as y'all stay in anywhere in the continental U.S., I can't fucks with y'all no more.
Did you see the meme the other day about Urban Meyer? Urban Meyer has come from behind in 2 continents this year.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, who's ever responsible for that
Shots
one?
fired. We're going in early.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But no, let's get down to our NFL pick'em. So we definitely get our picks in out the way, and then if there's any time left, we'll touch bases on a couple of other sports topics. Of course, everybody, if you haven't been paying attention, NBA season kicked off on Tuesday.
Right.
NLCS is still going on. Same with the ALCS is still going on, and then hockey's in full swing. So if you're a sports fan, you should be really ecstatic at this time of year. Like there's a lot going on.
Right.
Let's get down to kickoff Thursdays action. You got
nobody want to watch ball.
Well, I mean, you got a lot of people injured on Cleveland, and then you got Denver's offense. So we're gonna kick it off with Denver and Cleveland. How's everybody seeing that game pop off?
A whole lot of Case Kasem mistakes.
Case Kasem. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Yeah. Casey Kasem.
Case I'm having to watch this game.
Right. Whatever his name is, Keenum Kasem. His performance ain't worth remembering his name.
Damn, like that.
I think it'll be like 9-7.
So it's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna be an ugly game.
Yeah, this one will be ugly.
Who's
got the 9 though?
I mean, Cleveland offense is gone. They have no running backs. Even Baker Mayfield not playing, so I don't see him producing any offense. The only bright side in this game is they got 2 good defenses. So
it's definitely a game you take the under.
Right. So you're hoping that one of the defenses will score. And I'm looking at I think I'm gonna take Denver. I think that Teddy Bridgewater is he ain't hurt, is he? Because I ain't looked.
Well, I mean, he
is he playing? Let me know before I go my next. Is he playing?
At this point, it don't matter who's playing for Denver. It really don't.
I think Bridgewater good enough to beat hobbled Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. At this point, Denver's offense is so terrible.
It is.
It don't matter who's back there quarterback. Like I get Teddy Bridgewater. It might be a slight above upgrade from Drew Lock, but you know what you're going to get with Teddy. You're going to get check downs. You're going to get every now and then, if he's under too much pressure, you'll get a bonehead play from him, which he normally don't turn the ball over, but you can still get the ball turnovers from Teddy. But
right.
It don't matter, man. that Denver offense
and then field goal kicker gonna get a workout.
Man, his leg, the punter and the kicker, they both better have strong legs.
Right.
Because like they're gonna be kicking a lot of footballs. Oh yeah.
They're gonna be on steroids
tomorrow morning.
Bro, they're gonna be doing a lot of kicking, and I mean, especially with Denver. they wait on offense to literally wait till the fourth quarter to actually start moving the ball. And at that point, it's too late. Your
Right.
defense can't stop anybody because they're dog shit tired.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been on the field for too much time. And it sucks because I think Denver's defense is actually not too bad. But once you've been on the field for damn near 3/4 of the game, your dog shit tired.
Right.
You get no help from your offense. And
Right.
I wanted to take Denver because of the injuries, but damn it don't matter who they got back there, quarterback. That offense is suspect as hell. So I gotta roll the dog pound.
You going with dog pound?
Yeah, I gotta roll dog pound.
This is
DPG.
going to test people, right? Because for all the last year and a half, we've heard how great Cleveland's roster is, right? Everyone said top to bottom, Cleveland might have the best roster, deepest roster with what they've done the last couple of years. It's going to get tested tonight. You're gonna see are they really good? How good is the coaching staff now that the talent's gone? Can you put a game plan together to succeed?
Yeah,
Right.
And the thing I'm thinking, watching this game is going to be a test of how much you really love football, because the people who are going to sit down and watch this game tonight are going to be like Dave Chappelle. Oh man, I need me some football tonight. It's going to be a test of how much you love the game to sit through this game and watch it. That being said,
it's going to be tough.
Give me Cleveland just because it's in Cleveland. I think this is an actual toss-up. I think Cleveland has made it even where they are. They both have their defenses, like you guys both said. But give me Cleveland because it's in Cleveland. And it's just a short week with Denver having to travel. So that's the only reason I'm taking Cleveland. Like you said, 9-7, I could see 6-3.
Right.
I can see this being – I don't even know what the weather is, if it's supposed to be bad weather on top of it. But I just – the best skill player left is Javonte Williams. So, man, fuck it. Give me Denver. I just talked myself into it. Give me Denver.
Wow, you really did that on air? Just talk to yourself?
Like, who's going to be the guy to stand out and make a play? And it's going to be Javonte Williams.
I don't know. I got Cortland Sutton on my fantasy, but I do need him to play big. So that's
you can't count a receiver as a skill guy in this game.
Right.
They ain't getting the ball. The hunters didn't get the ball more than the receivers are.
Hey, that's funny you say that because I was about to say that. Like, damn, the only skill guys you really got is the punters and the kickers on this shit right now.
True. All right, beat Denver. I'm locking in Denver.
I can't believe you really talked yourself into that. I hope Denver definitely loses now because that'll help me in the standings. But man, I've been riding for Denver. You started 3-0. I mean, I get it. You playing the powder puff teams, and then you was feeling yourselves, and Joker's just been coming, slowly been coming back down to earth since the last 3 weeks, man.
But that's who they're getting again tonight. Without everyone on the Browns, they're getting another powder puff. They've been good to beat the powder puff. I really flipped my mind on that very quickly. That was scary how quick I did that.
You still riding with Denver, Melly Mel?
Yeah, I'm taking Denver.
So you just ain't gonna switch, huh?
Nah.
You so confident on that, dog.
We're giving you a chance to catch up, man. We're giving you a chance.
Wait, hold on. Y'all not gonna do me like that. Y'all not gonna just give me no gimmies, goddammit. I mean,
this game is not a gimme.
I'll gladly take them.
This game is not a gimme.
It's not.
I'll gladly take them though. No. It's going to be a kind of a sight to see what Cleveland full roster looks like. Just like you said, Nick. You've been told to have a great talented roster. You're missing quite a few starters, so this definitely is going to be the test to see how good your depth roster is on this joint for sure. And look. The only way I can see Denver winning this is if they're able to get the ball running, and Nick's point again, Javonte Williams. They got to get the ball running. I don't want to put the game in the hands of who's ever quarterbacking for Denver right now. I don't care. They can get Sasquatch back there. They can get Terry Bradshaw playing back there. I don't care. It's not going to make a difference because that offense is just dead in the water, and just that defense needs some kind of help from the offense. Period. So I don't trust Denver's offense. Y'all guys is y'all Bishop Sycamore in my ass, man. That's what happened. No, so we're gonna move on. Next game. Speaking of another team that was coming back down there, if you got the now 3-3 Panthers going to 1-5 New York Giants. How's everybody seeing that one shake out?
I'm taking the Panthers. I think they're gonna win this game. I mean the Lions, for them too, but so we talking about the Giants. Giants look horrible, man. They just look horrible. I mean, they don't look like they have any kind of redeeming qualities about them this year. So I can't see them. I can't see them beating the Panthers. As bad as Panthers played the last 3 games, I still think they get good enough to beat the Giants. What up, Kofi?
Saying Giants here, because I just think the Panthers have come down to earth really hard, really quick, and they're without McCaffrey, and they just don't look like an NFL offense without McCaffrey.
Hey, Miguel.
You know what? Give me the Giants in an upset.
Oh, you're going to do that? You're going to do that?
Give me the Giants in an upset.
Wow.
Hey, Miguel
upset for the week. It ain't that 1-5, 3-3 ain't that far apart.
Yeah.
Giants have won a game more recently than the Panthers have. So give me the Giants.
Hey, Lamar. Miguel just logged on. Ask him about Denver.
Oh, Miguel. Oh, yeah. Miguel, man, what's up? What's up with your the Broncos? Yeah, Miguel, man, your Broncos. What's up with your boys, man? Y'all started 3-0. Yeah, you know, y'all played them little powder puffs, man. Y'all looking real suspect right now, Miguel. We need you as our residential Broncos fan to kind of break down what's going on with your team, man. Just give us a quick little.
The 2 key words were breakdown.
While we wait on Miguel's answer, Nick actually took the Giants in this. You okay?
Giants won a game more recently than the Panthers.
You feeling all right?
You just took the New Jersey Giants.
I took the Jersey Giants.
they must got the refrigerator playing on that, icebox playing on that squad again.
The Hoboken Giants.
The Panthers aren't coming in and putting up a 38-3 spanking. Panthers haven't looked good. The Giants might bounce back a little bit. I can see it going either way because both teams are playing horribly right now. But give me the Giants just because it might catch lightning in a bottle.
And you sticking with Carolina, huh, Mel?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Carolina.
What's crazy about this? Panthers and Giants always kind of play each other real tough. And
right.
Let me stay safe. Because I need to get back in the stand. Give me Panthers. Sam Darnold's been playing like I see go Sam Darnold lately. That defense is still good, but they're just like Denver. Their issues. They're starting to stay on the field a lot.
Right.
Sam Darnold in that offense hasn't been able to sustain drives. A perfect example, that game against Philly, they were that defense was dominating that Philly offense, like literally, and they couldn't move. And then I guess once you start getting a couple of turnovers and offense couldn't stay on the field and sustain drives, defense ended up wearing down. And next thing you know, Philly's walking away with that game like they had no business winning.
Miguel said Giants Panthers the game of the week. Mark this comment.
Oh wow.
Okay, Miguel.
Let me read that. Oh, I thought he said game of the week. WEAK, like the week.
Oh, no. Hey, I know what you're saying, Nick, but he definitely saying game of the week, like it's going to be the best. Now, Miguel.
It's the game of the week, all right.
I have to say this. I don't. Game of the week. I'm starting to question what kind of mota you smoking down there in Mexico City. So if it's that good, making you say something like that, make sure you can send some over to North Carolina so I can smoke that shit too. But
is Gilmore playing? Is Stephon Gilmore active this week?
I heard
he's
that.
Practice, but is he playing?
I heard he was getting closer back to practice. I don't know for sure if he's playing.
I saw a picture of him in uniform on the field.
In
practice, but I don't know if he's active to play, if he's game ready yet.
Well, I know CJ Henderson's been playing. He's as sweet as heaven. My only issue is that it's not necessarily the defense I'm worried about, and I think the defense has still been playing pretty damn good without J.C. Horn, without Stephon Gilmore getting put into the fold yet. It comes down to Sam Darnold. Period. I need the guy,
which is why I took the Giants.
Yeah, but come on, let's be honest. You got Sam Darnold and Danny Dimes, who are both turnover machines. I got a feeling this is going to be a turnover fest. You got two quarterbacks that somehow find a way to that if they not throwing away a bunch of interceptions, they're still good at getting strip sacks from too as well. Right. So, yeah, give me Carolina. It's slight edge because that defense is a lot better than the Giants.
When I win the league this year, this is the game we will talk about. That
turned the corner.
That's the game.
It's the game of the week.
The game of the week. Oh man, no. Look. Hopefully, even though I will say this, Danny Dimes hasn't been throwing a lot of interceptions lately. He's still able to get maybe one or two fumbles from him.
Tony had a nice breakout game. Kadarius Toney, the rookie, had a huge game.
Yes, he did. Cowboys. He did.
I think he went for like 10 for 189.
Right.
You know what?
Is Barkley playing? Because Barkley originally, when he twisted that ankle, he said, "I'll be back in I'll miss one game."
No, he's still not pregnant. First,
man, the Panthers gonna win this game.
And look, I think Panthers are going to win this game for sure. But man, I'm ready. I'm not ready to give up 100% on Saquon Barkley yet. But for the amount of time that you've been in the league and the expectations that's been bestowed on him, I'm not gonna say he's a bust, but damn it, you got to show me.
Right?
Yes, he busted up for sure.
He may not be a bust. He a cargo van. He close to it.
You got to find a way to show me you can stay healthy, man.
Yeah,
you just got to.
Yeah, he on that injury prone thing.
He had durability issues his rookie season.
Mm-hmm.
He was in and out of the lineup.
Right.
Then of course you missed the whole ACL last year. You only played like one game last year, something like that. Mm-hmm. We're already 5-6 games into the season this year, and you're missing games already because of high ankle sprain. I know it was a freak accident, but damn it, like bro, like you got more Campbell's Chunky's commercials that I've seen of you than the actual highlights of you doing something great. I'm just being honest.
I was just thinking the same. He's made more commercials than he's made touchdowns.
Yeah.
What may I say? Saquon before the ACL didn't disappoint not once. Yeah, it's true, but
that was 3 years ago. That's 4 years ago.
That's a big injury. You're going back to 2019.
Right. You still got to stay on the field even to not disappoint. If you ain't on the field, you can't do nothing.
Hey,
and if he's going,
best ability is availability.
Right, and then you got to think about running back. They very short time of play. And he's getting injured.
Shelf life.
Yeah, the shelf life is very short. So, me, when it comes to business like that, I'm like, if you looking that way, I'm cutting you, moving on.
Oh, I know you don't cut them, but you got to
well, trade them and get something out of it.
You don't.
You can't get another running back out the draft to replace him.
You can easily get a running back out the draft that's definitely going to be a farther more cheaper than him. But look,
right. So you save money right there. he becomes somebody else.
I have a hard time giving him a big ass contract extension. I don't see it. I can't do it.
There's no way.
Oh,
there's no way.
I couldn't.
I think Gettleman, the GM, gets fired. I don't think you let the Giants. They don't let Gettleman pick these 2 number 1 picks they got next year, which could both be top 10 because they got the Bears pick also from trading back.
Right.
You trade Barkley. First thing you do is you trade Barkley, get another pick. If you're a GM coming in, you know you can't build around Barkley long term because of his health. You know you can't give him a big contract. Trade Barkley immediately. Maybe get a 2nd or 3rd round. Maybe somebody like the Rams who like taking older veterans and they're guys who they don't have to be a workhorse in LA. They can be a part of the system.
Right.
You got Akers coming back. You substitute that with Barkley every now and then. That was a team that popped into my head right away. That would take a guy like that and who's not afraid to give up draft picks.
Oh, talking about Rams?
You're a new GM. You're not putting all your eggs in the Saquon Barkley basket.
No,
that basket's too fragile.
Yeah. In fact,
you can't sign him to a long-term deal.
That's what I'm saying too. So it's like at this point, from a business perspective, you gotta look at what's best for the Giants.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it like this. Shelf life, short. 3 years, injured. But at the same time, you still got that time frame where if you wait too long, his value go down. His interest go down. Let me say his interest go down. Less people is interested in wanting him. Right now, people still kind of like, will take a chance on him because he's still relatively still new. You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things. So people will take a chance on him now. So you go ahead and look at get rid of or trade him now. You get more out of him. You wait a couple of years to see whether or not those injuries are going to happen again.
The compensation is going to go down.
Then it's like, bam, you get to the point where either you have to give him an extension or you get to the point where people lose interest.
This is a good comment right there.
What's that?
This is a good comment right there from man. Now it says, yes, you trade him to a franchise that know what to do with him, send him to Tampa. And I don't know about if you send him to Tampa, but I think you send him to a situation that is similar like that. You got to send Saquon into a team that's a running back by committee type of team.
But I like Nick's idea with the Rams, though.
And also, you're going to send them to a contender because a team that's building, like the Giants, you have no use for him.
Right.
Like he's not going to be in his prime by the time you get good.
Oh yeah. Oh, not at all.
So,
not at all.
You're still a few years out. You're at least 2-3 years from being a contender. The Giants.
Shit, 2-3 years? Nah, push that back. Nah,
I'm talking best case scenario.
Yeah. Oh, best case scenario. Okay. Oh, best case scenario. You still need to push that back. I'm saying 5 years by the time the Giants is worth a damn.
Hey, you never know. You hit on these 2 top 10 picks this year. Things
you get a couple. Yeah, I mean, you get a couple picks.
Hey, as long as they got Gettleman in the front office, them motherfuckers is doomed.
My plan is to not be in it. I think he gets fired.
Right. That's like the Yankees and Cashman, but that's a whole other story.
Look, if you're the Giants, you send him out of conference, right? Like you sent him to Buffalo. You had him to Buffalo with Singletary and Moss. He's clearly the guy who's going to be the lead guy in Buffalo. You know, Kansas City, you pair him up with Edwards-Helaire. That's not a bad tandem. You know, a contender is going to have to make that pull for him and say, you know what, him being like Fournette in Tampa. Fournette and Jones were a tandem last year, and it helped them win a championship. Barkley could go into a contender, get 15 touches a game, and be elite with those 15 touches, and you're also minimizing the chances of injury. Hey, you're not making him the workhorse.
$3 to $5 million a year. That's it. I can't give him no more than that. I'm talking about like
his rookie contract. So after this year, someone would have to pick up the
5th year option.
The 5th year option because he was a first round pick. I think that would be like 9 or 10 million.
I would wait. I would wait to touch him after that 5th year option. I would wait to touch him after. If I'm a different team and interested in him, I let him sit with the Giants until that 5th year option done because I can't pay that man big money for.
I agree.
You don't see the production that adds up to big money contract. You just haven't seen it yet.
What Mel say? Tampa, Rams, KC. Ravens. These teams, and you see, you're right. And Corey Dillon, I like that in New England, but Corey Dillon was further along than
in his career
than
Yeah, he already did majority of his running in Cincinnati on a losing franchise.
But shoot, Corey Dillon went to a good
squad.
situation.
He went to a situation. That was at the beginning of the building of that dynasty, man.
Right, he went to a good situation. But to what you guys were saying though, that window of opportunity for the Giants is very short. You wait too long, there's a lot of missed opportunity. You need to decide quickly while people still want to give you money for him. That's what I would do.
You have to trade him before the 5th-year option is the deadline.
This is third year, right? This is third year, right?
Push it. This is 4th year.
This is 4th year. Okay.
He was the same year as Darnold and Mayfield.
Okay.
So you got to trade him before the deadline to pick up that 5th-year option.
Right.
And you got to let the new team decide what they want to do. We're going to give you a little bit of an extension. We're gonna scrap that 5th year and just give you an extension right off the bat. Let them deal with it. And if you're a new GM, you don't want to deal with that shit. You push him out. Maybe you get a 3rd or a 4th for him. That's how beaten up he is. Maybe you get a contender who's desperate and thinks that that's the final piece of the puzzle they need.
Right. I agree with you, Miguel. Yeah, that's what we say all the time. You don't draft a running back in the first round.
Never.
I mean,
never. Name one. I say it all the time. Name one that succeeded with the team that drafted them. Fournette won a ring, but he won it with Tampa. He didn't win it with Jacksonville.
Right.
McCaffrey, Elliott, Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on. None of these guys, running backs drafted in the top 10, have won with the team that picked them.
No, I agree with you right there, man. Like that's why I'm prefacing this to say that I don't see the success with Saquon in a Giants uniform. I just don't see it because that team needs too much. It needs too much other factors to go great for that team to actually be good. And while he's on there, while they're rebuilding, similar to what Nick's saying, he is the workhorse. He is the guy that's the only chance that they got to even be in a game. Not even win it, but to be in a game.
Right.
And when that's so much compiled on you, man, that's like your usage rate and your touch rate is going to go high up, and it's going to wear on your body. Just like Nick said, by the time the Giants aren't even worth the damn, you don't know if he's going to be worth the damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you say Mark Henry, I think you're definitely talking about King Henry, but he does how big he plays. He look like he
somebody watches wrestling.
Look like Mark Ring.
Somebody watches wrestling.
No. Now go ahead, Mel.
Here's what I say. Speaking more to Miguel's point about the workhorse thing, you gotta look at it too. What is the new thing now is 2 running backs. No one's really running 1 running back anymore. There's 2 running backs. That's the formula.
Yeah, at least 2, minimum of 2.
Yeah, at least 2, right? So at least 10 of running backs, or sometimes running back by committee with a couple of different running backs. So more than what Miguel was saying, if you are a team who is in a cellar, you draft 1 running back, you go run to death anyway. Yeah. Doesn't make sense. That's why it makes sense to draft him in the first round anyway. What Mel say?
He said CMC, Dalvin Cook, etc. will continue to get hurt until they stop trying to use them like they are Adrian Peterson or Derrick Henry. Everyone ain't built like that, which is 100% correct.
Right.
Derrick Henry
that I mentioned when it was just me when Mel missed the show 2 weeks ago when it was sick. What did I say? A place for Barkley to go would be Carolina. You put Barkley in
put him with CMC.
You got McCaffrey as a weapon. These two have both been injury prone the last 2 years. You team them up, and now you got an elite backfield, and you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. You can use McCaffrey as the weapon or the change of pace back. You can use Barkley between the tackles. Both can get out and catch the ball. You could evolve your offense by teaming them up instead of trying to be one main guy.
But it has to be for a very affordable price because both. First of all, Christian just got an extension a couple of years ago, so he's already about 2 years into that new contract. Yeah. You got Barkley, who's coming up on the 5th-year option this year, so there's a decision that has to be made by the Giants organization right there. Period.
Right.
Everybody's right. Miguel's right, Mel's right. Nick's right. Everybody's right. And when it comes down to how to use certain backs who are not named Derrick Henry.
Right.
Derrick Henry can
League of his own.
He's one of one.
Mention him with the
He's
rest
one
of
of one.
backs.
He's one of one.
Yeah, you can't even bring him up.
I hate to say this. If I'm Dallas, I would try to find a way to restructure Zeke's contract. If not, if we can't come to agreements, I would probably move him.
I agree.
Because the production that you're getting out of Zeke and what you're paying him is not on the same par. And don't get me wrong, Zeke's still going to produce. When you got that good of an offensive line, you're still going to produce. But I just think that if you give more touches to Tony Pollard and actually have another running back in there, and that's part of that running back committee, I just think that's a different type of offense.
Plus, I don't think you lose much if you do that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not like the drop off is going to be. Yeah. I don't think the drop off is going to be that dramatic,
right?
If you trade Zeke,
right?
You know what I'm saying. I think you can definitely get you can go third, second, fourth round and get a decent running back and still have great production. Me personally, I would easily take Zeke's carries to 10 to 15, and I would give Tony Pollard about the same amount of carries, but I would use more Tony Pollard in the passing game, a little bit more. So give him at least maybe 6 or 7 targets in the receiving game, and then
which is easy to do for that offense, throwing it 45 times a game.
Yes, exactly. So he's going to get the opportunity to affect the passing game from the running back position. For what you pay for Zeke, you can easily get that for so cheap in the NFL nowadays. That's just me personally. I wouldn't have gave him the
but you're not using him as the workhorse now.
Yes.
So why keep the contract?
Exactly. Either restructure it or move him.
It would be a smart move for Dallas to do. So I hope they don't make it. But maybe Pollard works. Being a devil's advocate here, just for the conversation point of it. Not that I believe this, but maybe Pollard works because he's not the main guy. You know what I'm saying? Some of those guys never are able to be the main guy. They only work because they're the change of pace back, because they're the supplemental back. That's fair. You got to watch what you wish for.
Like Riddick.
You might not be able to carry that load as the man. Maybe you only work because you're the change of pace back.
No, that's fair. That's
you have backs in this league that made a living off of that. Riddick is one. He was good as a coming out the backfield catching, and then
2 words: Trun candidate.
Right.
Remember Trun candidate? Trun candidate was like a Pollard. He looked like he was going to be the next greatest running back in the NFL.
Right.
He became the man and didn't really hold up to it.
Right. You're right.
Hey, that happens. It does happen. No, you're fair. But now that we got our running back conversation out the way, let's move on to of course, Nick, your Jets coming off they didn't lose last week.
Yo, they had the best bye week in NFL history. The Bills lost, the Dolphins lost, the Patriots lost, and the Seahawks lost. They moved up in the draft. It was the best bye week in Jets history.
Well, hey, the only thing that could have been icing on the cake is if you guys played and actually got a win. That'd have been the icing on the cake. That's it.
Push it, bro. Let's bro. Pump the brakes, brother. Pump the brakes. I know sometimes you like to enjoy a little smokery, but calm the F down, buddy.
In this dancery, baby. You already know.
High in the sky over there.
I am a high in the sky. I can fly twice as high. It's in a book. Just take a look.
You guys gonna start singing "How High" every damn show?
No, so your Jets travel to Massachusetts, face those Mac Jones led Patriots. You think you guys got a chance in this one?
A chance to be competitive? I hope. I don't think they're there to win the game. Do I hope? I hope they're competitive. Here's the thing I'm looking for, and all I've said about this team the entire year: show me progress. Yeah. First time you paid Belichick owned you. Belichick embarrassed Wilson. They eliminated Corey Davis. Belichick takes away what you do great. And the week before, Corey Davis had a big game. So Belichick was like, you know what? Let everyone else beat. You got Crowder back. Elijah Moore had a concussion. He's back. Rookie receiver. Show me progress. Wilson, show me progress. Stop thinking so much. Stop waiting for the spectacular play. Get your 3-step drop. Get the fucking ball out of your head. I don't care if you make the wrong throw. Show me that you're trying to get the ball out on time to your receivers in the break, and that you're not trying to break down the offense and throw a bomb. Like, move the goddamn ball. Get some first downs. We're the worst team in the NFL in the first quarter with yardage and points. Come out and show me progress. We lose this game 27-17, and the Patriots put on a late touchdown. I consider that progress. That's where we are with this rookie quarterback right now.
Okay.
But give me the Patriots.
After all that, and you was just gonna go against the team, huh?
I just want progress. Like, I don't think you're going to win the game.
Progress.
Give me progress. Show me you're better than the last time you played Belichick. Coaching staff too. Show me that you saw shit on film and you made some fucking corrections and you're getting better as a staff and as a team.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, look, nobody's expecting the Jets to be like in the damn Super Bowl this year. All right, nobody's expecting them to even be in the playoffs. You know, I know you keep saying progress, but I mean, honestly, that's exactly what it is. It's like you just need to show your fan base that you are building something to look forward to, definitely for next year,
right?
Because especially to me, the Jets to me are probably maybe about 2 years out from making a lot of fucking noise. I'm saying 2.
They got a lot of youth, youngest team in the league.
A lot of
youth. A lot of young guys contributing, but they don't know how to win games yet.
And that's what's going to have to take that time. That's what the Jets organization is going to have to give Robert Saleh that time. They're going to have to let him, infuse that culture with a winning capabilities. They have to let him have the time to change something, not just the physical football part, but the mental part about playing this game and everything, the intangibles that goes with playing football. They're going to have to figure out again, cut back on the turnovers, limit those on offense, sustain drives on offense, and play opportunistic defense. And look, amongst this rebuild, you still get to hang your hat on is that your defense is going to keep you in majority of these games,
right?
And it's a defense that lost Carl Lawson.
Yes,
their prize
they lost pieces. They lost pieces.
Who's having a great camp. Marcus May has been out for 3-4 games. He's been the leader on the back end of the defense.
Yeah,
Becton's been out at left tackle. A team that's trying to build is missing key talent that they don't have the depth to sustain and replace.
Yeah. And
oh my God, what's up this camera, man?
You get to hang your hat on is that your defense is literally giving you a chance to be in a football game. And
Mosley might not play this week. They might want to.
I don't know about you. Now I love CJ Mosley, but he's been having a hard time staying on the field since y'all paid him.
Of course.
Hey, CJ, can we restructure? We love you, but let's be honest, bro. Like, you're not staying on the field. You know what I'm saying? So that, to me, I'm with you right there. That's a conversation that needs to be had. But overall, your defense is keeping you in football games. You're just asking for your offense to progress, especially your rookie quarterback. Limit his mistakes and give me a little bit more highlights, and you can easily take couple of these one possession games and flip them to your side. You know what I'm saying? You can easily flip them.
If we start better, right?
Yeah,
if we get a better start, you get a field goal in the first quarter, and you're not down 10 or 14-0 going into half. Maybe it's 14-6. You get 2 field goals. The Jets have shown they're better in the second half. They're making those adjustments at halftime, and they're coming out with a better plan. Do that shit early on, and now you might be in the game. You might have a shot to win it. Like you got a young team that is competitive. They don't give up. They play hard for their coach. They believe in everything that they're doing. But like I said, youngest team in the league, you're not going to stack 7-8 wins.
No.
You know, if you get 3 or 4 and you compete every week, and then Seattle, you got that pick. You had a stud offensive lineman to replace Greg Van Roten at guard, who's the worst guard in the NFL, but somehow still plays.
He rotten.
And you get an elite defensive player. You know, you get an edge rusher or a cornerback to add to Lawson coming back and everybody next year.
Hey, just draft that whole Georgia defense, bro.
Right now, we got 4 of the top 46
picks.
Because we got Carolina second-round pick too. Like the opportunity is there for this team.
Get that whole Georgia defense, bro. Get that whole draft the whole Georgia defense, bro. Just draft.
I'm the opposite. Go get a guard. Go get the guard Green from A&M. Get the center Lindenbaum from Iowa. Take a tight end in round 2. Like, go get your quarterback weapons.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I honestly, if you take and you revamp that offensive line and give them a couple more either wide receivers or tight ends, that's a different team right there for sure.
Because a lot of the run plays are getting blown up with the center and the right guard getting pushed back.
They get pushed back right into them. Yeah.
Yeah. You make those 2 players elite draft picks, you're looking at a team that can turn it around very quickly.
Right.
So fair to say Patriots across the board on this one?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Patriots, sir.
All right. Next up, you got
to win if we score points in the first quarter. So all I'm looking for. Give me an opening drive touchdown, and I consider it a great.
I'm pretty sure, Nick. I'm pretty sure, Nick, you're gonna find a parlay that's gonna have that as one of your legs. All right, let's move on. Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Tennessee, take on that man Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans. Now I gotta say this. Tennessee Titans kind of surprising me. I thought they were going to be dead in the water, and somehow they're still the quietest 4-2 I've ever seen of any team in the NFL.
They were missing Jones and Brown too. That's why the Jets bit them, because they had no receivers that game.
Yeah, it's the quietest 4-2 I've ever seen.
Right?
Literally.
You told me to guess their record, I would have been like 3-3 at best. Like I honestly wouldn't have known they were 4-2 without looking it up.
And especially when you see the way that they were playing early on in the season, they were looking dead in the water. Arizona completely trounced them, and I'm thinking like, oh, this ain't the Tennessee team that was just in the playoffs last year. What happened to them? They struggled with Indy. Of course, they lose to the Jets. They for a second, Jacksonville was hanging around. They had to come back from behind and get a miracle rushing game from Derrick Henry to get the Seahawks. But I'm not putting too much stock in beating the Seahawks right now. That's a team that to me that's just falling apart at the seams. But
you can't call that a miracle game. That was an average Henry game.
oh yeah.
He came on late when he didn't have big numbers, but if you look at the final numbers, that's an average game for him.
Final numbers was crazy, but all that was all second half. They couldn't do nothing in the first half of that game. But you looking at what Buffalo did.
Are you serious?
Trashing the Chiefs and Buffalo's been showing. What they've been doing and how good they were. I didn't expect that type of performance for them to, give up that game in Tennessee.
Their defense showed some life, which kind of
surprised me. Yeah, I'm with you right there.
Still a defense that gave up more points to the Jets than you scored. So no matter what you didn't have on offense, you still lost to the Jets. To lose to the Jets and then go beat Buffalo on a nationally televised game, I mean that's impressive, right?
Yeah, I thought that was very impressive. So, I honestly, this is a hard one for me to choose because, seeing what Derrick Henry does, and what they're about to do against a shitty rush defense against Kansas City, you're like, Lord, how much is he going to get? Is he about to get 200? Hell, he might get 3.
Like, I'll give you I'll just throw out a number right now. If you had to take over under 165 for Henry, what do you take?
Over.
Right?
Yeah,
But these are the games in the NFL when you see shit and you think that it's fixed. Watch, this will be Henry's lowest output this year for whatever reason. Maybe they break a couple pass plays because of how much they're trying to stop the run. They hit some deep pass plays. He doesn't get as many opportunities. But
Miguel said Henry rents the game.
Weird game. A really weird game.
Bruh,
where is it?
It's in Tennessee. It's in Tennessee.
You ain't beating Buffalo and KC within 6 days at home. No way. I'm taking Kansas.
Yeah. Here comes the fix, bro.
Give me Kansas City. I'll take the Chiefs.
I'm taking Kansas City as well because, like, bro, there's no way the NFL is going to allow Derrick Henry to run wild over Buffalo and Kansas City. NFL wants their darling Patrick Mahomes back in the playoff contention. NFL wants their darling Patrick Mahomes back in playoff contention.
Right.
The NFL needs the Chiefs back in playoff contention. Look, the Chiefs, surprisingly, is a polarizing team now. I thought I'd never see that day in my life, but here they are. When you got such a polarizing player in Mahomes, but realistically, Derrick Henry should run wild all over this Chiefs defense. But luckily for the Chiefs, Chris Jones might be back. Some of their starters are coming back that been missing time. I'm still going Kansas City, but man,
I'm not surprised.
Well, because man, I'm with Nick. NFL not gonna let Tennessee beat Buffalo and Kansas City 2 weeks in a row.
Look here, damn the NFL. I'm going Tennessee. I'm with Miguel.
Hey,
Henry wins the game.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Derrick Henry does not get the over of 165 yards, it's totally fucking WWE scripted shit going on. I don't care because there's no way you can tell me that this Kansas City rush defense can stop the fucking Terminator that is King Henry. There's no way.
Fellas, this will be the week that he has like 87 yards. Like for whatever the way the game plays out, this will be the week that when no one expects
he'll have less than 100.
Everybody's saying 200 yards. The way the NFL plays out. This will be his like lowest output of the season. Whether he takes a screen pass 80 yards, so it's not rushing, but he has a big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's what I mean? the rushing yards is just put in something else. They got flipped to receiving yards.
Screen pass on them or something. But yeah, it's too easy to think he's going to go for 200. If he does it, we all knew it, right?
Oh yeah. There's no. Look,
I had to cut out for a second. Who did Mel take?
No, he's still riding with Tennessee. He's saying
I'm going with Tennessee.
He says damn still. But look, this will be an interesting game. It's a 1:00 game, so everybody make sure you get up 1:00 to check that out. Casey Case, best way to contain it. A good player is to keep him as much as possible. And no, that's a perfect that's a great point right there, Miguel, because the same thing that you're talking about, what you should do to King Henry is what's exactly happening to the Chiefs. Teams
gonna throw a pick.
No. I what I'm saying is to Miguel's point.
Right. He gonna throw such a bad pick. He gonna throw a pick to Henry.
But no, to Miguel's point, shut up, you stupid dog. That's what's happening with the Chiefs. Teams are running the ball, winning time of possession, keeping that defense, which is atrocious, on the field. And that's what you got to do with Tennessee. Hey, look, Patrick Mahomes said it last week after that win in Washington. We just got to take what the defense gives us. I can't throw dumb interceptions, and that's how we just got to adjust.
And
you're damn right.
I was the one running an interview. I'd be like, and you just not realizing that?
Right? No, but here's the thing. I don't think they just now realizing, it's just staying committed to it.
Yeah, because
that was a
horrible interception, though, man.
Of course it was. I'm not gonna disagree with you.
Down.
Yeah, and that's his third time doing it this year.
Liberty play when he had the ball. Come on, bro, what you doing?
Of course, I'm not going to disagree with you. That's his third time doing it this year, and I wish he would stop. Like you can't. You take the sack. I'd rather take you a sack.
Take the sack, man.
Take the sack and stop throwing picks that'll give me balls while you're up there. Like pause while you're halfway going down to the ground. Like you can't do it. You just can't do it.
And we said that at the beginning of the season when we were talking with Sess and the Chiefs. I said that, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all need to start tuning into our show. We're giving y'all all this valuable information. You know what I'm saying?
No,
man.
Don't tune into the show. Just send the check. We'll take the check gladly. Send the monies.
Right. I mean, because the best defense KC has is their offense.
Yes.
And so you have to, Mahomes have to change his game really and learn how to stay on the field longer, and at the same time, when you don't see nothing, it's okay. You have
it's okay.
You can score
instantly.
Instantly. You have that kind of offense. So if you don't see nothing,
throw
the ball away or just take the down.
Hey, Mel and Nick, here's my dream offense for Kansas City. I need give me 18 plays.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to burn about 9 to 10 minutes off the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And I do need you to finish it in a touchdown.
Right.
But give me about 10 passing plays, 8 rushing plays.
Right.
To me, that's the ultimate drive for a Kansas City offense.
Right.
All day. Like burn clock, long drives, ends in a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And if you give me 18 plays, 10 pass, 8 rush, or whatever, how you want to do it, more balance.
Right.
Ends in the end zone, and you got to keep King Henry on the sideline. You got to keep him on the sideline. He can't beat you if he's on the sideline.
Right.
Can't beat you if he's on the sideline.
Right.
Let's move on to our next game. You got the Washington football team traveling to Green Bay. How's everybody seeing that shit, Shake?
I'm sorry, my kid called me. I had to cut out. Can I add one thing about Kansas City?
Go ahead, Nick.
Go back, watch the film of when you had Alex Smith, and tell Patrick Mahomes
to do the same thing
from you. Drop back, get the goddamn ball out of your hands.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of same shit Wilson's going through, right? Like, well, and I'm not putting them on the same level, but when you're trying to always make the spectacular play, sometimes you don't need that shit in the NFL. Sometimes you just need get that ball out on a 5-yard quick out. Guy can catch it. Look at Tom Brady. Made a whole career of getting the ball out quick, let his guys catch and run with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to be spectacular all the time. Sometimes you just need to be efficient.
Yeah.
Right. You know what makes a play amazing? When you
making the right play.
No, when you see it rarely. When you see it all the time, it's kind of the same old stick.
Yeah.
And that's how Mahomes got to think. Every now and then, you need to make those plays.
Yeah.
You do. It's just what it is. But keep to the basics. That's all you need to do.
Move the chains. Stop trying to score 70 yards every play. Sometimes just moving the chains. What does it also allow? Allows your defense to rest, right? A defense that isn't playing well. Put those drives together. Move the chains. Go 10 yards at a clip instead of trying to go 50 at a clip. Right. And watch how much better you become.
Right.
You'll see how much better the team is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's probably one thing that I've always said, being a Chiefs fan, is, you know, there's a lot of positives that comes with Mahomes, but there's some negatives that comes with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to take the sacks on some of those interceptions. You got to take the sack, and with your offense scoring so quick, you already know that your defense can't stop a nosebleed. You putting them right back on the field, man.
Right.
Like, and then you putting yourself as an offense in a real tragic situation because you need to score, but now you've been sitting on the sideline for 15 minutes.
Right.
So, you know, now you got to find a way to get back in your rhythm. So look, there's some negatives that comes with when you got superstar talent like Mahomes as quarterback. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying, people out there in the world. You're going to get a lot of positives. You're going to get a lot.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's good talent. There's nothing getting around that.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of positives, but sometimes you're going to have to deal with some, I guess, common sense fuck ups where you're like, bro, that common sense, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, so you're better than that. So it is what it is.
Spectacular, winning the game.
That's always spectacular.
Win the game.
Right.
Stop trying to throw for 500 and 8 touchdowns every game. Just win the game. Do what you have to do to win the game. That's all that matters in this league. I know all the flash is great, but I'm always about substance.
Play ball.
W.
You gotta play ball, man. You gotta play ball.
Mean shit. And flash don't mean shit unless it comes with substance.
You're right.
Teams are playing you deep. Start taking underneath. Move them up. Take your shot over the top. Because you're trying to go deep into them, and they're playing that for you now.
Yeah.
So you got to show you can evolve, because everyone, no matter how great you have been in this league, no matter how long ago you played, everyone figures out what you're going to do. The great ones still do it even when the book is out on them. And right now we got to see the book is out on you. You want to be spectacular. You don't take the routine play very often.
Yeah.
You got to evolve. And Andy Reid did it with Alex Smith, right? Alex Smith was the most efficient quarterback in the league. He didn't have the spectacular, but that was the knock. You got to find that happy medium of when to be routine and when to go for it.
Bingo.
And I think he's having a little stress with that right now because he's not sure how to do that, because shit has come fairly easy to him. Every spectacular play has been made. Every creepy catch has been caught.
And this is true, and we need to move on, but I do need to say this real quick. Man, Chiefs had a hell of a schedule to come out the first 6 weeks. The schedule does lighten up a little, but in my opinion, Chiefs need to win this game because you already lost to 3 other top contending AFC teams.
Yeah,
you already lost to Buffalo, already lost to Baltimore, already lost to the Chargers. You got to. They're slowly making the way up in the standings, but they need to show that they can beat some of the, Tennessee's 4-2. You got to show that you can beat them.
Right.
You got to show that you can beat some of the top standing teams in the conference, because AFC's deep on teams. And AFC is probably a conference that you can be on top of it one week, and then next week after you lose, you're sitting second and third tier. Because that's how deep that AFC is. Probably the only consistent team right now has been Baltimore. They've been consistently pulling victories out their ass, whether it's ugly beat downs, but they win it. So can't knock on them. Washington, Green Bay. How you fellas seeing this shit shake out?
Green Bay is my survivor pool pick. I'm still alive in week 7. Give me Green Bay at home in an easy victory.
Oh, my man said easy victory. I mean, you're right. Washington football team is just not the same team last year. I don't know what the hell happened.
It's Patrick, baby. One of the greatest, up there with Bill Murray, as 2 of the greatest living Americans, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Bill Murray.
Well, watch Fitzpatrick come off of IR and turn that team around, bro.
Oh, he's out for the year with his hip.
Either way, yeah. Tyler Heineke he's been struggling. That defense that was so dominant last year, that's definitely been struggling.
That pass rush has been neutralized.
Oh, neutralized like crazy.
And Rodgers will have fun with that, right? They'll do wide receiver screens. They'll do screen passes to Jones. They'll change it up where they fuck with that defensive pass rush. And Rodgers is very skilled at that. So I think Green Bay has fun with this game, man, and they light it up pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's Green Bay across the board on that, fellas.
Across the board.
Yeah. All right. ATL in Miami. Before we get
on garbage bowl.
Before we get our picks, this rumor with Deshaun Watson keeps coming up. Either make the trade or don't. Right. Make the trade or don't. Because when there's smoke, there's fire, and there's been a lot of smoke coming from this Deshaun and trade.
Claim the Houston writer who is very in tune with what's going on down there. So it's not just a bullshit rumor. It's coming from a very credible source. Yeah.
So look, either make the trade or don't. And I think we talked about it earlier in the text, Nick. If Houston, if I'm Miami, I want Deshaun. Look, can you take Tua in this package or not? Just give me an answer on Tua. Do you want him in the package or not? Because either way, if I'm getting Deshaun, that is my answer on Tua. that gives me my answer on Tua. It's just at this point, do I move him in the trade to get Deshaun, or do I move off of him at the all season? Either way, I made my decision. He'll be out of here soon. So
Houston don't
Tua
want
is gone.
You're calling all 30 other teams in the NFL and be like, Tua's going to be available.
Okay.
Maybe somebody wants him. Maybe somebody like Seattle. They put him in and they put him behind Russell Wilson now instead of Geno. You know, because maybe you take a chance there. Who knows?
Tua better get a Walmart application.
He gonna be a greeter.
Right.
He gonna be a greeter.
Talking about what I used to be.
Hey, you don't want him to be a stock boy. He still got to move stuff. He might be too fragile to move that shit. He could be a greeter.
Right.
Number one, he won't be able to put shit accurately on the shelves. Number two, the state of our country, we don't have shit to put on shelves, so his job would be pointless.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him. What are you gonna do? Unless he can change positions, become something else, reinvent himself.
And we don't know this information. The only team that would go and take a shot on him is another team like Miami, who maybe had him highly ranked a couple years ago when he came out, and they're like, you know what, buy,
let's take a chance on him.
Yeah, buy cheap, and maybe we hit on it.
Right. Yeah, you got a point. I can see that.
You get a second chance. You always do, and everyone gets a second chance in this league.
In the NFL, yeah. Well, shit, Josh Gordon's on it like his 10th.
Very, very short leash, man.
Not Ray Rice.
Josh Gordon's on his 10th.
Not Ray Rice.
Yeah.
No, Ray Rice. No.
Elite talent. I don't think anyone looks at Tua and says that's an elite talent.
Ray Rice didn't get his second chance because what he did got caught on camera.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. They wouldn't call it on camera.
But that's off the field shit. Like if Ray Rice had just gotten cut to get cut, somebody else would have scooped him up.
Greg Hardy.
That was just an horrific.
Yeah, no, Greg Hardy had his second chance. He went to Dallas.
That's why he did have a second chance.
He went to Dallas.
He had more than a second chance.
And then he just kept smoking his weed and smoked his way out the league. But that's not here or there. But I'm going to Atlanta on this.
Yeah, I'm going to Atlanta.
Miami. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. You lose to Jacksonville. you give Jacksonville their first win. I can't come back, have you come back in the States and think you're going to win and beat Atlanta, and that's a terrible team.
And the league basically said, "Fuck you" to the Dolphins. You're going to play in London, come back, and we're not even going to give you a bye week.
Everybody gets a bye after London. They
Jets
said
got buys.
Yes, they
did. There's like for what you gonna lose anyway.
Give me Atlanta too. I think Kyle Pitts after that Jet game, they know how to get him the ball now. Kyle Pitts is going to be a star down there. A little bit later than I thought it would be, but give me Atlanta.
Dude, are you still?
Cincinnati traveling to Baltimore to see them Ravens. Now Cincinnati, you surprised me. You're 4-2. I give you guys your credit, but damn it, what I saw Baltimore's defense do to Joe Burrow last year. I don't see anything changing on that one. Baltimore.
Daly just had season-ending surgery for the second year in a row.
Yeah, but they lost Staley last year, and their offense kept moving.
But they had
yes. Now they had Orlando Brown. You're right. They did.
You just don't know what they're going to be yet. This might be the game where Cincinnati can jump up and bite them because they haven't made their adjustments yet with the new injury.
Yeah.
But this is a game where Cincinnati can show us, hey, we've arrived.
Right.
Or Baltimore can be like, yo, we still run this shit. And I could see it going either way because Cincinnati competes. But in Baltimore, give me Baltimore. I'm not that bold. I took the Giants. I my one.
Look, your bold picks are out. You're out of bold picks.
That's it. I'm
No, look, and I get you got a great point, Nick. But my only thing is that Baltimore has already adjusted to already being out with Ronnie Stanley because he's been out the last few weeks anyway, and there's no drop off on that offense right now. Lamar Jackson's playing out of his mind. what everybody was worried about with their offense losing their whole running back room, to me still meant nothing because the running game starts with Lamar Jackson. It's going to end with Lamar Jackson. So you can just plug anybody else and just come up to speed on the playbook. That's it. In the defense, man, I thought the defense was going to drop off. You lose Matthew Judon. And Baltimore's defense still looks damn fucking good. Look, I said it earlier. They are winning by blowouts. They're winning by ugly games. They're winning by last minute kicks, world record kicks. They're winning, and they don't have to do it fancy. They don't have to do it pretty. More times than not, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be a slugfest, but they're winning. And what do we always say on this show, Nick? By the time January come around, if you can play defense, you can run the ball. More times than likely, you're going to win. You have a chance.
That shit happens. You can do that anywhere.
Baltimore. I'm sorry. But I will say this. Jamar Chase has found a way to catch the ball. That boy's a problem.
Oh, he's definitely a problem.
He's a problem. You got to take care of that. So, give me Baltimore.
I'll take Baltimore.
Yeah. It's not your time yet, Cincy. You're still looking good, but I don't think it's your time yet. You can beat Pittsburgh, but you might be able to get one on Cleveland. I don't know about Baltimore yet.
Well, let me ask you guys this. Let me throw this question out. Since we all picked Baltimore pretty confidently, do we think it's all blowout, or can we see Cincinnati making a game of it?
I can see Cincinnati making a game of it.
10 points. 10-point difference.
Yeah.
Like I could see Lamar and that offense throwing like just a buffered touchdown at the end just to get a little bit more space. But I don't think it's going to be like a straight ass kicking. It'll probably be like between 7 and 10-point difference. No more than that.
No chance Burrow goes off. No chance Burrow has like a huge game.
He'll have to get some quick little easy short fields from his defense to get like just to stay in this game. Okay. I do see maybe like getting a cheap pick off of Lamar that might help him.
Right.
Or fumble, because he's been having fumble issues this year too. You can get a fumble off Lamar Jackson. Okay. If you steal maybe 1 or 2 possessions, I can probably see that, and that to me that makes that 7 to 10 difference in the point differential. But
okay,
now it won't be a drubbing. It won't be an ass kicking. No.
Okay. I'm with you. I agree. That's why I didn't say anything else with it. I figured let me throw that out, but I'm with you.
Yeah. Detroit, LA Rams.
Oh, Rams.
Yeah, I think I made it loud and clear at the beginning of the show. I am not ever picking Detroit ever again. They have to be playing Bishop Sycamore if I take them, because y'all have let me down too many times. Rams, and blowout by Rams.
Agreed.
This is an interesting one. You got the Eagles taking on the Raiders down in Vegas.
Yeah, right.
It's interesting because Philly's like trash, but they're not like complete trash.
But they're good trash.
They're competitive trash.
Yes,
right. they're like competitive trash next year. You know what? I like what I saw out of the head coach with Oakland, and he's been a special teams coach guy who's been around, and there's been a lot of high praise for him. And I'm gonna throw in the X factor, right? The X factor is, how does the head coach come in after the shit that happened with Gruden, the despicable acts we've all spoken about? What can you do with that team in a time of turmoil? And everything you're hearing about this coach is that he's a guy that people are going to gravitate to. He's a guy that people are going to love. He's a guy that people are going to play for. Now, we know Oakland has talent. We saw them lay an egg the week before when Gruden was there, right? And then Gruden leaves. This guy takes over, and you see the team uniting after not being divided, but after a division amongst the organization, right? Like that's something that we've never seen before. So I like the head coach. I think that he'll get this team playing well and playing for them. And give me Las Vegas.
Vegas. I know it's so hard. I'd be forgetting sometimes.
They've had so many damn homes, man.
Right.
Los Angeles, nobody would have.
They went away from Los Angeles to Oakland, Los Angeles so many times. I wouldn't be surprised if since he pulls a win here, it can happen if the Bengals offense come out inspired. It can happen, but I still think Baltimore win that game.
Hey, speaking why I said Jamar Chase, because he's been fucking like him and Burrow have been like on that connection on that deep ball, it's been unguardable. So I wouldn't be surprised if they attack that secondary because they're going to see a lot of man coverage.
Oh yeah,
they're going to see a lot of man coverage.
But speaking of the Vegas game, the resignation of John Gruden can go either way. It can be an inspiring thing where the team will rally behind it and get behind the new interim coach and just rally and use that as a rallying call to go on some wins. Or it could be a distraction and they can just fall apart.
But that's why I give credit to the new head coach, because this is a guy that people unite around.
Hey, they're saying the coach is real loose. Everybody feels relaxed.
Mm-hmm. And when you come out of a situation that can
so
be
tense,
mm-hmm. and and polarizing, you need someone to set that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
So having said that, I think that I have to take Vegas on this one.
Just because I hate the Raiders, I'm taking Philly, and that's my that's my fucking just out of left field pick that I just hope that it crumbles apart for Raiders, because I'm about tired of you damn Raiders fans.
Damn.
I'm about tired of you damn Raiders fans.
Wow.
All that no hoopla.
Here me and Mellar being all like in harmony and saying things.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Like you're agreeing with Gruden's emails. You're like,
no, fuck that. I ain't kumbayaing right now. Fuck that shit. I hope the Raiders fucking season tanks. And I hope that this is the start of it right here. You played the damn crappy ass Broncos after that tumultuous week. Oh, everybody beats Denver. I don't give a damn. I want to see if you can be a competitive trash team in Philly.
Damn, bro.
Jalen Hurts about to run up and down these boys. He
might have to open up your emails. Jesus Lord.
Philly. Hey, Jalen Hurts. I ain't hating. I just want the truth to happen. That the damn Raiders still ain't shit.
Miguel said, I hate the Raiders, but realistically, Vegas takes this one. But I hate the Raiders with a passion.
No. I'm just taking Philly because I need to get back in the standings, but also because I do hate the Raiders. But no, realistically, Vegas should win this one. But I am taking Philly because I need Jalen Hurts to pull an upset against them like he did against Carolina. I need it. I just need it, because for some reason Philly plays better on the road. They suck at home. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pressure from that crowd. I don't know. But I need Jalen Hurts to have a good game. And I'm curious to see what this offense is going to look like without Zach Ertz, because you traded away Zach Ertz, who
reliable.
He was a reliable target for Jalen Hurts. I mean, especially in the red zone. You lose that. That's a knock against him, but you saw what happened with Lamar Jackson in the Raiders. Lamar Jackson was able to run up and down him on the Raiders, but the Raiders got opportunistic, got a couple of fumbles. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna roll with Philly. Now you have a reunion of sorts. You got Arizona Cardinals, so you got former Texans J.J. Watt and DeAndre Hopkins playing the host to Houston. I'm pretty sure it's Houston across the board. I'm pretty sure it's Arizona across the board against Houston.
Yeah, we can move on.
It's gonna be like 38-0. This one's gonna be disgusting.
Right.
Look, I think we can move on. Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check with you fellas.
The only debate in this game is just Houston score.
Right.
They get a field goal.
Okay.
They get a field goal.
They've lost like 81-3 their last two road games.
Bro, they've been getting shut out in only field goals in some of these games, and it's getting atrocious. Like,
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say they don't score.
Oh, they getting blanked?
I think they get blanked. Yeah.
Ooh,
that's bold.
That is a bold.
Since you making bold statement, I say Deshaun plays.
Oh, that's real bold. Yeah, that's real bold.
You making statements like that,
motherfucker. You been in my weed. You been in my weed. Didn't make you say something like that. Yeah, stay out my weed, man.
Man, this last week, so to get to weed.
You had the green one.
Yeah, a different type of greenery.
Yeah. Chicago taking on Tampa Bay.
We have to discuss this one.
Hey, look, Chicago might mess around and pull an upset. You never know. Chicago's not trash.
They're not trash, but they're not.
Their defense.
They're not competing with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's clicking again right now.
Yeah, you guys are right.
This game ain't going to be competitive.
I feel bad for the young boy. Well, no. Wait.
Mel said, what do you think about what Mel said? He talking about the Cardinals game.
See, this game will be more competitive than you think. It'll be a blowout by the end, but it'll be watchable early. Yeah, man, I'm gonna need you to stay out that weed too out in California, man. I know it's legal out there in San Diego.
I mean, when's it watchable? Till it's 20-0?
Yeah. What's look, what's watchable? What, 35-15, 35-10? Is that still watchable?
They hit 5 field goals, bro.
hey, they not seeing the red zone a lot, so I don't know. Hey,
but we will see a lot of Arizona on the red zone because those motherfuckers gonna be scoring left and right.
Left and right, bro. That right now, Kyler Murray is making a very persuasive choice as MVP for sure. But no, with Chicago, man, I wouldn't rule them out because, man, Tampa Bay's pass defense is still hurting. Because look, Tampa Bay's defense can't, especially on the back end on the pass defense. They're very, very susceptible to give up some yardage and some receiving touchdowns. That defense just isn't the same defense that you were looking at towards January, towards the Super Bowl, where you're like, damn, these boys is shutting shit down. That's not happening right now. They got a lot of injuries on that back end, especially in that secondary. Their secondary is demolished by injuries. Right. Even the guys they brought in, like Richard Sherman, is already hurt. That defense is getting ripped to shreds on the back end by injuries.
Kick another door.
I got a theory about that too. I said this the other day. Look, I mean, everyone praised their pass rush, right? But when they played Green Bay in the NFC Championship, they didn't have Bakhtiari. When they played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs were missing 4 guys on that line. Yeah. So timing could be a little part of that, and luck, because that pass rush maybe looked better than it was, because you don't see that crazy pass rush from them right now. Why? Because maybe the fucking offensive lines they're playing are healthy, and fuck Tom.
So you going Chicago on that one?
No, I'm not going Chicago, but I'm talking about the defense. I always have to throw that in. But
wait, you still wouldn't go Chicago though?
Everyone's saying, but everyone's talking about that they're getting exposed on the back end. Well, maybe that pass rush getting lucky and going to get missing key linemen that they were going against made their back end look better than they were because they didn't have to cover for as long last year.
Great point, Nick, because I was thinking the same thing. You look at what was successful for them last year, especially through that playoff run, was the pass rush was getting. They were able to get to guys on four guys, 4-man rush, majority of times.
And in the 2 biggest games of the season, you were going patchwork offensive lines. Like not going against elite blockers.
Yeah. And you're not getting that same pass rush. You're not getting that same look, JPP's been hurt.
Right.
They already just lost it wasn't Devin White, Levante David. He's on IR. So they got key injuries on that defense. You can go score on Tampa Bay.
Oh, you take the over every game with Tampa.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout. Now, but my thing is can Justin Fields get in the shootout? I'm not sure yet. So I'm going Tampa Bay.
Tampa big. I would lay 25 in this game. Like honestly.
Oh, dang, 25.
This game could be 38-10, and the 10 is an iffy 10. The 10 might be a punt return or a tip pass return.
How you going, Mel? Tampa Bay, Chicago.
Oh, I'll be going Tampa Bay.
Very bold. Very bold.
Very bold of you to do.
We're going for that kid out of Michigan.
Who we got up next? Colts, San Francisco 49ers, Sunday night football game. And I wish they could have flexed this shit out.
Yeah. Too many injuries for this to be a good game.
I'm telling you, don't sleep on Carson Wentz, man. The kid is putting up numbers. He's playing nice. I know you hate him, but I'm telling you, he's very quietly putting together a nice season.
Give me San Francisco.
Right. And keep the party going.
Oh, you going San Francisco too?
Oh yeah.
I take it you going Indy. You really like Carson Wentz for some reason right now.
I think that this defense travels, and Jonathan Taylor is a stud.
Oh my God, Jonathan Taylor. Oh my God.
Right? He's going off.
Goodness.
I don't know if I'm confident in the rookie though, man. Primetime game. Give me Indy. I'll take Indy. I'll take the Colts on the road. Because I don't think that Trey Lance is ready for this stage.
He might not be, but damn it, man. I'm going San Francisco, but look, when you brought up Jonathan Taylor's name, I'm like, God damn it. I would kill for Jonathan Taylor on my team right now.
Yeah.
Like Jonathan Taylor
is clicking, right? He's starting to look good.
Man, he literally is starting to evolve into one of those all-around elite backs. He's starting to evolve into he's picking up pass blocking. He can show he can run between the tackles. He's showing that he could be a home run hitter. I mean, start off the game against Baltimore. I mean, the guy goes 75 yards. Like the man is showing that he can do everything that you ask of a running back. He's showing he can do it all. And he's quiet. He ain't gonna be the one chirping, doing TikToks, none of that shit. He's gonna be a job,
right? Like
he does his damn job.
There's no self-promotion, there's no commercials, it's just the guy is a football player, man.
A football player. Damn right. Jonathan Taylor.
Did you just talk yourself into a Colts? Are you flopping?
No.
Okay.
No.
You sure?
No. I just need people to understand.
Well, Miguel said as long as Carson Wentz don't get hurt. Then
well, come on. What's the over under in that? Come on, you're asking. See, Milazzo, you don't come in here talking this shit, man. You damn Patriots fan. You're right. I would have loved to have taken Jonathan Taylor. He was in the same draft, and we could have got him in the second round. But regardless, Jonathan Taylor is literally like one of those dudes that you build a franchise around, and he's gonna quietly give you probably 1,200 rushing yards a year, probably another 500, 600 in receiving yards, and he's probably going to give you between 22 to 30 touchdowns. It to me in his trajectory of his career is going, hey, that's a bad dude right there.
Yeah.
My only knock on Philly is not Philly, Indy. Is Carson Wentz.
Well, he's playing well. I'm telling you.
No, and Nick, you're right.
Catch Sunday night.
You're right. Sunday night. You are so right, Nick. Carson Wentz is playing well, but I haven't seen him do it against the good teams.
Okay.
I haven't seen him pull off a win against the good teams.
Can't get after him. But it's gonna be an interesting game. I think this could be the game of the week. I know somebody else said another game could be the Giants Panthers, but I think this could be field goal 26-23 final field goal at as time runs out.
So back to Miguel's comment. He said as long as Carson Wentz doesn't get injured again, Colts win this one. Hello. There's a Bosa boy coming. There's a Bosa boy coming. Nick Bosa is coming. I'm telling you. Nick Bosa gets 2 sacks on this game, right there.
Probably.
Oh yeah, he's getting 2 sacks.
Oh yeah,
he's for sure getting 2 sacks.
And now the only question is, does Wentz get up from those hits? That's a side bet. That's a side bet right there.
If he gets up off the 3rd hit, Indy has a chance.
The Colts, if the line can protect and give Wentz time, he's looked nice. And I do hate him, but
that's a fair point right there too, Nick. Indy's offensive line hasn't been staying healthy. You're talking about a premier offensive line, 100% healthy. They haven't been able to show. Quentin Nelson just went back on IR again. I mean, you're talking about an elite O-line that's looking real patchwork right now. So that's another point we need to take into account. I still go in San Francisco. I'm not.
So you both got the Niners. I got the Colts.
Yes, you going Niners?
Yeah. You sure you still want to stick with Carson? I mean, you can change it right now.
I'm sticking with Jonathan Taylor because he's the best skill player on the field.
That is true.
He's the best player on the field. Listen, the Niners.
Hey, whoa! I don't know. Debo Samuel will give him a run for best.
Correct. You got a good defense who can find a way to eliminate a receiver. When you're a running back, you're going to get the ball more.
That's true. And you can affect the game.
Not have a huge game, or Lance does go off, but I like the Jonathan Taylor train right now, man. I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, no, big fan of Jonathan Taylor.
Difference maker. If he can go off, Colts win, and I think he will.
Hey, I just thought about it. You have a lot of riches in that Indianapolis backfield. So Jonathan Taylor is showing, we've been praising him for the last few minutes. We know what he does. Naheem Hines, a solid backup.
Yeah.
And they still got Marlon Mack.
Yeah.
They still have Marlon Mack, who's on the trade block right now. So that helps them out. If I'm the coach, I would definitely trade him to a team that's going to be able to get me a solid offensive line help. No. No, I can't.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
A solid quarterback.
No, I would,
with all of their bones intact.
Right.
I will move Marlon Mack if I'm the coach. I will move him to a team that's going to get me, a solid offensive line play right now to your offensive line comes back healthy. Because honestly, there's not a lot of weaknesses you could really say about the Colts team right now, except that maybe you're not having a lot of explosive plays. Your offensive line is kind of patchy, but other than that, you really can't say a lot of bad things about the Colts. I get they're 2-4, but they've
been banged up, man. They've been really banged up.
Especially in that division, you still got a chance to come out to sell it. When you get Houston twice a year and Jacksonville twice a year, that's an easily 4-game swing right there.
You win this game, if you're the Colts and you win, and then Chiefs beat the Titans, you're 1 game out of first.
Yeah,
you're 3-4, they're 4-3, and then you play each other.
Yeah,
so they can still compete.
Yeah, and I think they can still definitely compete in the AFC South, especially when that 4-game swing playing Jacksonville and Houston in 4 games. That you talking about morale booster? Oh man, we're down in the dumps. Who's next on the schedule? Oh, Jaguars. Oh shit, we about to be feeling good after next week, dog.
Oh, we don't play them in London. We good.
Nah, don't play him in London. Don't see him in London.
Right.
Make sure you get him back in the States, bro.
Make sure the stadium ain't even on London Street.
Let's finish it up. Monday Night Football. You got New Orleans Saints traveling to Seattle Seahawks.
John said
Saints 100%. Saints 100%. That Seattle Seahawks pick that the Jets are getting right now is number 10. I need that to get even better this week. Let's go Saints.
Of course. All about how did I know
number Nick was 62 safety in the league? I'm the best in the nation. Bitch, you got hit in the face with a fucking interception and couldn't fucking catch it. You could have ended the game and won it.
He could have ended the game and won it. And
piece of shit.
I was laughing so hard that not only did the football hit him directly in the face, but by the time he got his hands up, like the ball was already on the ground.
Well, I told you the other day, he looked like there was another pick that hit a receiver's helmet, went up in the air, and he looked like Fire Marshal Bill trying to catch it. He's like, he lost his mind. He don't know what to do. He sucks.
What's up, Ryan?
What's up, Ryan?
Listen here, Malazzo. Listen here. We've already talked about the Chiefs game, and yes, I'm still going with the Chiefs, but damn it, you better watch out for the conspiracy. NFL is not letting the Titans beat Buffalo and Kansas City back to back with Derrick Henry going off in both games. They're not letting it happen. Watch the holding calls come up a little bit more. Watch them. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be at least 2 or 3 big runs from Derrick Henry is about to get wiped out from holding calls right now. Mark it.
And yes, the Dodgers do suck.
Yes. Well, hold on. I'm not going to say the Dodgers totally suck. They was in this predicament last year with the Braves. Down 3-1. They found a way to get back into the World Series. So look, this upcoming game is for Atlanta to finish the job. Finish the job. Just finish it. Don't play no more games. I go for the kill, win it. But no, anyway, back to New Orleans and Seattle, man. This is literally a game, to me, in my opinion, is the what they used to be game. They used to be elite teams. Now I don't. This is the game of what the hell do you have here?
Right.
Because I don't know what I have with New Orleans, and I damn sure don't know what I have in Seattle yet. I mean,
that Geno.
Geno or Jameis? Can I go tie? Can I tie? Right. Can I tie? I mean, Geno or Jameson. Do I tie? Geno or Jameis? I don't know, man.
Jamal and Geno, baby. Mushga, making the Jets great again.
I know it's in Seattle.
I'm going Nolans.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
I'm going Nolans.
Now I'm going Seattle because.
Oh man, you are dead to me.
That's fine. That's fine. But damn it, Jameis. I don't know if he can deal with that pressure going up there to Seattle. And in my opinion, I think this is going to be like the same game with Seattle and Pittsburgh. It's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be hard fought. And to me, a one possession game. Geno just got to hold. He has to hold on to the football. He has to find a way to just don't be a bonehead. Make certain plays. It just don't lose the football. Hang on to the football.
He's been a bonehead. I can't believe you're betting on Geno, man. Wow.
But come on, man.
Geno, man. Come on, we talking about Geno.
I'm gonna have the trophy sent to your house. You are my new favorite black guy.
Yeah, but guess what? I don't. It's not like my choice in Jameis is that much better. Come on.
Excuse me. I gotta give my speech. Thank you for being a residential Negro.
I like to thank the one guy who voted for me.
Right. I had to wait for the one white guy that I know and voted for me.
I can't believe y'all turned on me that quick, bro.
And my mama.
That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel. But I'm gonna give you something I used earlier.
What's that?
Carson's out on Seattle. Wilson's out on Seattle. You take the best skill guy. You take Alvin Kamara. Who's going to cover Kamara? Jamal Adams ain't covering Kamara. Kamara's going to go off.
I put Bobby Wagner on Kamara all day.
All right.
But I mean, look,
because he's like 74 fucking years old, man. He been
hey, Bobby Wagner's still getting it done. He's still getting it done. Look,
give me the X factor. The X factor is Kamara.
No, you're right. You're right, Nick. I
got to split. I got to get the football practice.
Okay.
My son's team, we got conference semifinals Saturday night. So we got a big practice tonight. I got to head out the door.
Word.
Much love to you guys.
You too, Nick.
I'll talk to you soon.
Go get that win, bro.
Yes, sir.
But look, Nick he brings up a good point. But it's not like I got a huge difference in Jameis Winston than Geno Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
So that's Jameis Winston we talking
Yeah,
about.
it's exactly like it's you're not having like a huge difference, a gap of talent between Geno Smith and Jameis Witten.
Maybe not, but I just think between the two, I just feel a lot better with Jameis than Geno.
I get it.
And
I trust
Jameis
me.
every now and then show some flash, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but then
You
damn
know.
Jameis Winston shows up.
And I think with this beat up Seattle defense, I think he may be able to get a couple of good throws in there. All he needs 1 or 2 scores and it's over with.
Yeah, because I think this is a low scoring game anyway.
It's a low scoring game.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think Winston can do it. And then, like Nick said, you got Kamara. So he's the next factor because he come out the backfield, catch it. I seen them line him up wide, you know, and then coming out, you know, just running out the backfield. So if they move him around, Sean Payton moves him around a lot, I think they can win this game.
Hey, this might be the 3 interception game for crab legs, man.
Yeah, but Geno gonna throw 5.
hey, say what you want. That 12 men, that crowd for Seattle's gonna be rocking.
It is.
And you know, is you already had the pressure of being a starting quarterback to Jameis, and you already got a coin flip of what you're gonna get from him. Now you add in that raucous atmosphere back at full capacity. I don't know, dog. You asking a lot for Jameis to do to go up there and win a game, man. Hey,
look, man, Jameis Winston gonna come. He gonna come in. He gonna come out the locker room. He gonna have his chain on with the swag.
He gonna try to eat a W.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna have the crag leg medallion on.
Crab leg medallion.
You know what I'm saying? All swag and everything. I'm gonna win the game.
Hey, look, if I was a betting man, I would put a bet on that. I can bet that Jameis Winston might walk out of a grocery store with a bushel of crab legs before he will win the game in Seattle.
Wow. Not just a couple, but a bushel, huh?
A bushel. A bushel of crab legs. Walk right out the front door of the supermarket before he gets a game in Seattle. I just don't see it, man. And look, surprisingly, he hasn't been Mr. 30 for 30 yet and just, you know, back up a touchdown with an interception this year. But it's not like Jameis Winston has been playing lights out. Like,
no, he hasn't. I
don't even think he has a game that he's throwing over 200 yards passing. So I'm not expecting explosiveness from
I'm not either. I'm just expecting them to beat Seattle. That's it. That's all. And nothing past that.
Nothing past that.
Nothing past that, bro. For real. And, you know, he had that one good game. He said a plethora.
A plethora. A plethora. You got that right, Ryan. He gonna have a plethora of crab legs. That's what he gonna have. He gonna walk out the front door with them.
Speaking of, that girl got a plethora of booty.
Who are you referring to?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I somehow seen in my vision.
Oh, in your vision?
Yeah, go ahead. I was predicting that in my future.
If there are any ladies watching the show and you are the single,
I'll see that in my future.
And if you are willing and open to bust it open for my brother over there, please slide in his DMs.
Right,
his shit is
he's not
wide open.
He's not picky. You can have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ryan, send a pic, bro.
Send a pic. I am. Hey, say he.
Hey, nah. At this point, you just need to have a pulse and a vagina.
Hey, lift the hand up, fall back down. She good.
She good. You'll do.
You do.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I carry a mirror in my pocket for that reason.
Stop.
Stick it on her nose.
I can't. Before we got a couple of minutes left. Before we get off, we got to talk about this, bro.
What's that?
So Ben Simmons said he wasn't going to show up to training camp. Finally shows up, of course, for financial reasons. Otherwise, he would have lost a lot of money if he didn't show up.
Right.
Gets kicked out.
He's being very disrespectful.
Gets suspended. Bro, what do you do? I mean, what exactly do you do with this situation?
You gotta get rid of him. Because here's the thing. You have to look at it from this standpoint. Do you allow someone to become a cancer in your locker room? You know, and bring the whole morale down, bring the whole team down.
Bring the drama.
Bring all that drama. Because now, not only is he bringing the morale down, so now all the reporters, all the cameras, that's all they want to talk about. Yeah, that's all they want to talk about. And that's all the focus going to be on. So it's gonna become a big distraction. So you got to get rid of him. It's not, I think, you know, you can go the stubborn route. I ain't going to let him win. But at the same time, if you let it drag on, he wins and you lose.
I think the conundrum that the Sixers are in is that, one, they're going to have to ask for the asking price down.
They don't have to.
You're asking for a team to take on that problem of not just the money issue of how big his contract is. You're talking about bringing on the big problem of the man can't shoot.
Yeah,
he can't shoot free throws.
Right.
Still has a mental hitch in his game that he just don't want to shoot. Period. So you're dealing with three big issues on the court, and then the biggest issue of the financial part off the court.
So here's what you do.
I don't see how you move them.
Okay, here's what you do. You already know going into this, you're gonna take an L somewhere. If you feel it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know that.
Philly's gonna have to take. They're gonna have to eat
you have
something.
To figure out how much of an L and where you want to take that L and where they want to take that L at. It's gonna be financial L. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, you're gonna take an L and not get nothing, not as much as you want back. You know what I'm saying? But figure out where you want to take that L. Then once you as an organization figure it out, you sit down with him and you just have that conversation. Where do you want to go?
Let
me tell you why you do that.
I don't have no conversation with him. He ain't got no say so. Once you sign that contract, your ass is mine. I'm sending you to NBA purgatory. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why you do that. You want to solve this thing quick, easy, and get rid of him, right? If you just like, you know what I'm saying? If you do like, if you make it more tumultuous than it has to be, then he becomes a bigger butthole, and it's bringing more of that drama. So I just sit down and have a conversation. Okay, where you go? Give me a couple places you want to go, and I go, and then I see who. Then I kind of put fillers out. Okay, all those teams repeat. Send them here.
Now you got a point. You got a point if he has a no trade clause. You have a point,
right?
If he don't have a no trade clause, I'm sending his ass to whatever kind of top value I can get for his ass. You got to go.
Yeah, but you gotta get rid of him. Regardless of how you do it, you gotta get rid of him.
Yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go.
He gotta go because it's a headache.
Yeah,
and a hassle. I mean, every time I go look at my sports feed, I see Ben Simmons something. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. You know, it's like he getting on my nerve, and I only play for Philly.
Look, it's unprofessional the way he's behaving.
Yeah, very unprofessional. You know, the coach tell you to go run drills. No, I ain't doing that.
Look. I've been in situations on an employer. I didn't like the way they was treating me, and I was being petty. Yeah, but I was man enough to deal with what comes after it because I was okay with that.
I was too.
Yeah. But in this situation, Philly should have just moved him a long time ago after they got bumped out the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the next thing they did.
They should have moved him.
They should have moved him. I agree with that too.
Because he said look, sometimes you gotta listen to what people are telling you. If the man says, I don't want to play for you no more.
Here's the thing though. He mostly said that because of all the backlash he got afterwards. And then he felt like they wasn't backing him. Well, he felt like some of the comments Doc said was anti-Ben, but what Doc said was the truth.
Everything about Ben is the truth right now. You can't shoot. You can't hit free throws. You're scared to shoot, and you cost too much.
Work on
All
it.
those are facts.
A lot of these guys don't even want to work on it.
And that's the biggest thing. How much time is he using
in the gym
to work on the shit that he needs to work on?
And then maybe he needs to see a shrink.
One of them sports psychologists.
Yeah, I mean, he might need to see somebody get his mental right, because when you watch some of that stuff in that playoff against Atlanta, that was mental.
It was mental. Oh yeah, it was definitely mental.
It was mental. I mean, and after you go through a series of keep missing, it becomes even more and more of a mental problem. Yeah. So maybe to see somebody to deal with that first, and then get in the gym and work on free throws. Work on a mid-range shot. Forget about 3-pointers. A nice mid-range, a nice turnaround, somewhere where you have an added weapon.
A jump shot. He needs to work on a jump shot.
If you gotta go to the dang on sky hook, get something. You know what I'm saying?
Get some kind of
Bring out the Kareem if you got to. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Because all you can do is drive to the hole. That's one dimension.
Hey, at this point, I don't even care if he stands at the 3-point line and Granny shoots that shit.
Right.
But he need to perfect some kind of offensive game.
And here's the crazy thing. You know, you talk about Shaq, everybody, Shaq not a bad example, but you talk about players and they say all they got is an inside game, they have an outside game. But most of them are still 70% from the line. He shot 38% in the dang on playoffs.
Hell, I mean, look.
That's equivalent to just putting your name on SCTs. Same thing.
The easy points. Just for showing up. Put my name on the paper.
We just give you 38%. You can definitely jump. You know what I'm saying? Because no one says 0, so we just give you 38% for jump. You know what I'm saying? You build from that.
Bruh,
for real, man. You got to move on, though, man. And it's becoming like a soap opera, man. It's like, come on.
And it's too early in the season for this.
Right. Your season barely started.
If they just had their first game yesterday.
Until you move, you don't.
Oh no!
You better not see a court.
Matter of fact, I think he doesn't even. I think with the suspension, you're able to recoup some of them payments that he was supposed to get. I don't know if he gets game checks.
I wonder if he knew that from jump, and that's why he did what he did.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on the contract situation and how the payment breaks down. But I do know if you suspended or something for like that, for like contract detrimental to the team,
right?
Especially how you word it, especially if you're being a distraction. In that case, you can probably the franchise can recoup some of that money back.
Okay.
But, I had to check the CBA and all that shit and how they break out that shit there.
Right.
I'm of the one to believe that the Sixers, the franchise, labeled him under a situation where they could recoup some of that money back. I would too, business wise,
right?
Because especially if you're not want to play, you don't want to be here. I'm not going to pay you to be a fucking distraction. So I can't do it. Yeah,
I'll be like I'll be petty them up. I'll die.
Oh yeah.
When we come back from suspension, if they haven't moved him yet, he get ready to sell the bitch. What you sitting down for?
Yeah, I would suspend him just because of the way you look. I don't even like the way you look.
You can't sit on the bench. You better stand. You ain't earned the right to sit on the bench.
I don't even like the way you look. Right, suspend this motherfucker.
Right. You haven't earned the right to sit on the bench. You stand and watch the game.
No,
he can't. No uniform, nothing.
Nothing. I don't even want you in a practice facility, bro. No, they should have moved him a long time ago.
Somebody will take him.
Yeah, they gonna just like you said, Philly's gonna have to eat something. They're gonna have to eat something.
But I'm saying, somebody, it's not like money aside, somebody still take him because they figure they can use his skill level at some point.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like any. Everybody feel that they can find a genie in the bottle with somebody. It's like, like the old saying, say one man's garbage, another man's treasure.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same thing. We see with our eyes that he's trash.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to dig really deep to find the treasure in that trash, bro.
He's too one-dimensional, man.
No, you're gonna have to dig really deep to find the treasure in that trash, because right now, I get there's a plethora, like my man Ryan. There's a plethora of NBA players that I would rather have on my team before I even decide to get Ben Simmons,
Stephon Marbury, or Latrell Sprewell.
Boy,
hey, y'all want to come out of retirement?
Nah, than that. I go get Latrell Sprewell. I can guarantee I can still get buckets at Latrell Sprewell before I get.
I bet you make more free throws than Ben Simmons.
Oh yeah, and then if I get in a fight, I know Latrell gonna choke a bitch too. So yeah, I'll take Latrell now. Yeah, Latrell, you want to play? Yeah, come on.
Look. Ben Simmons get fouled. We like to sub in Stevie Wonder for the free throw. I think we have a better chance.
No, not Stevie, cuz. Not Stevie, cuz.
I think we have a better chance. He'd be like, "Isn't it lovely?"
That's how we do it here on I.O.W. Let's wrap this up because I know we gotta get to our other podcast. But look, y'all, it's been real. Shout out to our homie Nick Shine. Always comes through and chops it up with us. Our residential white boy. Appreciate you, Nick. Make sure you and Nikki Jr. y'all go handle business. Go get that dub. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in, chopped it up with us. Going over to our YouTube page, like, share, comment, hit the subscription notification bell. It'll give you notifications every time we go live, as well as our Facebook page. You can do that as well. All those links is on the website, www.IOW19.com. If you're feeling real charitable, go ahead, drop some over there in the collection plate on our Patreon. Cop some merch.
Merch.
I'm rocking some of our sister podcasts. I don't have to win the podcast merch right now. Of course, you can get you an I.O.W. bird. Get you a hoodie, get you a t-shirt. And then of course, Mel has the J. Edwin collection on the website. And then look, please go get the app, the I.O.W. Network app, available in the Google Play Store as well as the Apple Store as well for all your entertainment needs on the app. Got a lot of podcasts on there, a lot of music from independent and mainstream artists. It's a dope app. Go cop the app. But look, y'all, episode 97 is in the books. We got our picks for week 7. We done talked a lot of shit, laughed. I mean, it can't get no better than this.
All right.
So God willing, we will be back for episode 98. 98 on Monday. So y'all tune in 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same channel. Your boy Wildcard Mars signing off. Detroit Mail signing off. See y'all Monday, episode 98. It's been real. Deuces.
Yeah, great. Yeah, got your bodies. This is the Kite Fellas, and we up in this piece with my motherfucking man, Guru. Yo, I'm sick of walking down the street.